every Wednesday for the last year and a half, we have been highlighting issues. On a Wednesday night, we deal with the road condition, the leaking water line, the bridges, the box drain, the drain, lack of representation by the councillors and the MP and those in authority. Every Wednesday for the last year and a half, viewers, we have been doing this. And I am proud to say that a lot of streets throughout Trinidad and Tobago, box drain bridges, have been repaired because of Real Talk with Saieed Ali on a Wednesday night. So we give you that opportunity to call in. Our number are 238-6716. Viewers, you can call in the program live. Those of you on Facebook, remember, share our live stream. On YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe. You will know when we go live. So viewers, like I say, it is the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. And I thank you, the viewers, for making us the #1 in current affairs. So, just a little reminder, viewers. Real Talk Group of Companies will be holding its first corridor cookout competition at Pier Road Recreation Ground in Shogunas. It's a $600 registration fee to book your tent, to curry a duck, to win first prize of $6,000, second prize of $4,000, the third prize of $2,000, and the fourth prize of $1,000. Remember, there are also consolation prize of the best appearance, best tent, things like that. There's also games for the children. Remember, walk with your cooler, no glass bottle, and alcohol will not be on sale on the Savannah. So viewers, there will be live entertainment by some chutney artists. There will be a live DJ for your entertainment. We start from 10 a.m. till. Those of you who called in our office today to register, please come and make your payment of $600 to secure your tent where you will be currying your duck. So viewers, there will be a lots of entertainment. So please come on down on the 31st of August at the Pier Road Recreation Ground and have fun with us. So as we start off our I like that. But not yet. So viewers, as we start off our program tonight, remember, it's our current affairs program. So a little update that took place in Trinidad and Tobago during the course of the day is the Minister of Health, Terence Singh, have stated that the rise in COVID-19 hospitalization have prompted the Ministry of Health to reactivate 2 step-down facilities in the parallel healthcare system. He said by early next week, the Point 14 area hospital and the UTT Valsing campus will be reactivated, providing capacity for 35 and 40 patients respectively. Earlier this year, the step-down facility was deactivated due to decreasing hospitalization numbers. Remember, viewers, COVID-19 did not leave us. It did not go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. They didn't pack up a bag and flew out of Trinidad like chickenpox or measles, yellow fever. No, they didn't do that. They were right here. That virus was right here. It never went anywhere. It never left. It's just that some numbers were reading low. That is all. That is all. But nevertheless, just a little reminder, I'm a licensed money lender. Those of you who are looking for cash borrow, isn't that a problem? You have gold, you have house, you have land, you have vehicle. As long as you're not owing on it, you want money borrow, it's not a problem. Come down to our office at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road in Shogunas, and we'll make the necessary arrangement. You like to borrow to fix your problem. I like to lend to fix your problem. So viewers, also remember, Real Talk Group of Company is offering you 3.5% on your hard-earned cash on a fixed deposit system that is set up with our company for 3 years and over. Nowhere in Trinidad you're going to get 3.5%. Nowhere. So as we continue our program tonight, U.S. health official authorized a plan to stretch the national limited supply of monkeypox vaccine by giving persons just 1/5 of the usual dose, citing research suggesting that the reduced amount is about as effective. So they reduce it now, and they're saying it is almost effective. Wow. That is something. That is something. The so-called dose spranging approach has called for administering the Geno's vaccine with an injection just under the skin rather than into deeper tissue, which may rev up the immune system better. Recipient will still get 2 shots spaced 4 weeks apart. So they have reduced it, and you're going to still get your 2 shots 4 weeks apart. Wow. 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 Let me tell you something. Sometimes we just be amazed, you know. Amazed of the way things are being done in the world today. I am just amazed. But nevertheless, with hope and faith and trust in God that sickness will not come upon you is all we have. Is all we have. What do we have bigger than hope? Nothing. We have nothing bigger than hope. Hope is the beginning of faith for the unseen things to manifest in the physical world. That is hope. For me. Look how far Real Talk came. When I started Real Talk, I never thought I would have grown with this strength, this fast. But nevertheless, I always told Brian, the general manager for Synergy Television, I always used to say to him, one day I will be number one. One day. So said, so done. That was hope. Make it manifest the things that is unseen. Here we are today. We are number one. We are number one. So moving along, viewers, labor leaders are expected to march through the streets of Port of Spain on Friday as they prepare to protest against the government continued 4% offer to public sector workers. Hear this, Trinidad and Tobago. The 41 MPs that govern the PNM administration presently, they had no problem increasing their salary. Color members had no problem. D.L. Singh had no problem. Rowley had no problem. And those on the PNM administration who is sitting in parliament had no problem to increase their pension and salary. They didn't have a problem with it. Now the public servants, they are demanding an increase of over 4%, and it is a problem to the chief personnel officer. When he got an increase in salary, he didn't have a problem. When he got additional perks, he didn't have a problem. The government is paying this individual to negotiate with the public workers, the public sector workers. He didn't have a problem when he got increased. He didn't. So why should he have a problem now negotiating for a little more than 4% for the public sector workers? He welcomed his increase. He loved it. He could have purchased more stuff with his salary. But you know what? You want to limit the public servants on them. You want to limit them. CPO, you could buy a Benz. All well and good for you, but the public servant, they mustn't be able to buy a Benz. They mustn't be able to take a loan. They must not be able to live comfortable. But it is okay for the CPO to live comfortable. It is okay for every minister in Trinidad to live comfortable. And who's standing for the public servants? Nobody. You think any government official going to stand with them? No. You think the CPO and his office standing with the public sector? No. I will tell you something. If the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago says that, you know what, CPO? Increase it by 1% or 2%. The CPO have to do it. But what are we saying? We are saying great is the PNM. And you're struggling to get an increase in your salary. Oops, Saeed, you should not say that. Why shouldn't I say that? Where's all the left foot and the right foot people? Where is all of you now? Negotiations is taking place for you to get a better salary. Or you should come out on the streets and jump. Kick up the left foot and kick up the right foot and say, great is the PNM. Because the Prime Minister has the authorization to tell the CPO, increase the bargaining. Let's say something now. I know all of this isn't like when I talk like that, you know, but then say what? This is reality. This is the reality. Speaking yesterday during a news conference at the Public Service Association Joint Trade Union Movement, President Anthony Roger stated that 4% offer was disrespectful. Roger added that while they will reject outright the disrespectful offer of that 4%, the chief personnel officer's position, the union are expected to assemble on the Brian Lara Promenade in Port of Spain to march through the streets on Friday. So how many of you all know who love PNM gonna go down there and protest and not sing left foot, right foot? How many of you will go down there now and protest for an increase and not sing left foot, right foot? Allah, come on, this is reality. Where's all the left foot and the right foot? Where's all the great is the PNM? We all are gone. Allah, come now, man. Say, don't say that. It is the truth. This is the reality. The Prime Minister had the authorization to say to the CPO, we're going to increase the bargaining from 4 to 6%. Keep in mind, it's the Prime Minister who said, I am not going to beg for no vaccine. For you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, while we balling left foot, right foot, great is our leader. Let's talk now. I know that doesn't like to hear the truth, you know. But the thing is, the truth will set you free. That is the truth. It will set you free. But nevertheless, the truth is what you will get. So before we go for this break, viewers, Minister of Rural Development and Local Government, Saieed Ali, we have called on all local government representatives to put partyism, politics aside, show up and represent the constituency to the best of their ability. He expressed regret that opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa told all UNC local government members to boycott a meeting with the Prime Minister at the government campus plaza in Port of Spain on Tuesday to discuss local government reform. Al-Rawi said the boycott denied UNC local government representative an opportunity to understand how they could use local government reform to serve their constituency better. Hey, Faris, mash your bricks right there, my brother. Mash your bricks right there. To serve the constituency better, the representative of the ruling party should be there to support the people of his constituency. Fixing the road, the bridges, the water, the light pole, TNTech, and all sorts of issues that the community has. It is the councillor and the representative. Don't talk about reform, talk about service. Talk about the serviceman in that community making himself available for the people. You want to talk about reform? Reform and helping them. Councillor coming out and talking about the drain will help them. The representative of the PNM administration in the community coming out and meeting with their constituency people, that will help them. Well, tell me about reform. Donkey years I hear reform and reform and reform, and the road's still the same way. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to start off our program, as always, on a Wednesday night with our public concerns right after this.
Central Trinidad, get ready as Real Talk, a group of companies, presents their first corridor competition on Independence Day, 31st of August 2022 from 10 a.m. till at Pier Road Recreation Ground, Shagwanas. Registration fee is just $600. Registration will be closed off on 24th of August. Big prizes to be given out. First place, $6,000. Second place, $4,000. Best presentation, best taste, best tent decoration. So walk with your coolers, but remember, no glass bottles allowed. So tell your friend, tell your family, this Independence Day, all roads lead to Pier Road Recreation Ground, Shagwanas, as Real Talk group of companies host their first corridor competition as we party with Selector Flex, Daddy Chinese, Dubraj Prasad, Suresh Maraj, Aditya C. Prasad, Raju Lalu, Amila Lalu, Show Blazer, all powered by Soundboys Sound System. So remember, the place to be on the 31st of August, this Independence is at Pier Road Recreation Ground as we curry duck. For further information, contact 238-6716 or 242-7690 or 339-1670.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716. 339-1670 or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. As citizens face devastation from flooding and other natural disaster, Social Development Minister Donna Cox have stated that grants up to $50,000 are available to citizens in need. When last we heard about somebody getting a house grant? When last? Cox stated that there is usually a means test to qualify for the grant. However, she said the means test is waived for those whose homes are affected by a natural disaster. She also said minor house repair assistance up to $20,000 in material for structural repair are available. Cox noted that her ministry also offered a house wiring assistance grant up to $15,000 in material for electrical installation. She added that qualifying criteria are property ownership or authorization documents. Meanwhile, MP for Moruga Tablan, Michelle Benjamin, said further assistance should be given to those who have lost their home to natural disaster. She states that while these grants are available to some, she has had difficulties getting help for her constituency. Donna, I do not believe that. If you, my dear friend, if you are the minister in social development and you are in your constituency, how in God's name that you're going to tell me that you are having difficulties getting help for your constituency? How in God's name that's going to happen, Donna? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, you're live.
Mr. Saeed, this fellow will call the Minister for Rural Development.
Yes.
They put him in the wrong portfolio, but he make enough money there, so he can't fix road. So those are them is full of talk, them full of thing. Roger and them, that one is Roger. Roger, when the horse get over his table, then he jumping up now. Why he didn't jump up all the time? Why he tell the public, where he and Mr. Rowley and them, when they dragging him relative, what agreement they have? Why you talk about that? Why you talking about money now? Don't talk about money now because everything's done now. Why you jumping up now because you can't get no money again on the union Jews. So he's trying his best to see what he can do and rake and scrape. He's ashamed to talk. He shouldn't be coming on anything. They are what this fella. You understand? So the idea, he wicked. You understand? Anyhow, good night, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. So Donna is stating that she is getting problems. She has had difficulties getting help for her constituency. Donna Cox, it's sad for me to say that you are making a statement to let Trinidad and Tobago know that the citizens in your constituency are not getting help. How come? Are you the Minister of Social Development? Donna, who is responsible for social development? You want to tell me you're an MP? And the people in your community suffering? Hey, what a stinking, disgraceful, nasty, dirty shame. Nothing. As a member for parliament, I am a minister for Shogun, carrying Savannah Road. And the people in my street here, seeing that I is a minister of parliament representing PNM, the people in my street see in trouble. Am I the MP? Or am I a councillor with no say? Donna! Saieed Ali cannot believe that. See, we got a picture with Donna. Let the public see she. That one with the space between the teeth? Not true? Donna, is a stinking lie. That your people in your constituency is suffering. while you offering $50,000 for natural disaster, while you offering electrical wiring of house for a grant up to $15,000. Caller, good night.
A very, very good evening to Mr. Saieed.
To you, my friend. What do you think about that statement she made? That is done, there?
No faith in this government. None, absolutely. None. Tonight is public concern, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you know my voice by now, and you know I'm a regular caller. I view this program religiously. But we are having a problem in Lapai Gardens in Kearney.
Talk to me.
What is happening, Saeed, that next to the Kearney Bridge, there is a person who owns some animals, goats and sheep.
Okay.
And they just allow them to roam. So they end up coming up straight up to Lapai Gardens. They're doing a lot of destruction. The people who labored and water the plant during the hot sun and whatnot, seeing the fruits of the labor, these goats just come and eating out all the plants you use in the community to beautify and whatnot. It's becoming a nuisance. But little do this owner know that the law states that all domesticated animals, because the goat is not wild animal, all domesticated animals must be tethered, meaning tied, or corral, meaning fenced around.
Yes.
And these, listen, they eat up some of my plants, and you know the saying, once goat pass through something, dies it for that, that plant can't come back again. So I think I could safely speak on behalf of the people of Lapai Gardens, even though I didn't get any permission, because quite a lot of people is suffering the madness that is happening with these goats.
So caller, hear this. Hear this, caller.
Sure, thanks.
So nobody owns the animal, correct?
Well, somebody has to own it. I understand it's somebody from the squatting area that was regularized.
But the animal is roaming freely.
Roaming freely.
Okay, so if you take a rope and tie a goat and go with it, does that goat have any owner?
I will tell you something. You will see how fast the owner will reach, and you'll see how fast
the very much.
Police
Hear what you do now. Hear what you do now, caller. You and one or two of your friends and them?
Yes.
Or let's get some rope.
Yes.
And I'm saying this on national television. Because as long as you have an animal roaming the streets, there is no owner. Correct?
Yes.
Get some rope, tie it around the goat neck, slaughter the goat, and sell it on a weekend.
Well, boy, Saeed.
If I was living where you live in, caller, bet your last dollar, that would have been my plan.
I know, but I wish the person gets some sense, and somebody viewing this program, talk to these people, and let them do the right thing, please. All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. Because I got to tell you something. If you have a goat mining or sheep mining and they're roaming the road, you better pray side and living in that area, you know. Because every weekend I selling goat. And I selling sheep, and the police cannot come to ask me where I get those animals. Because those animals entered my property, damaged my crop. Where's the owner? Nowhere to be found. Good. The goat or the sheep or the cow belong to absolutely nobody. So nobody should get vexed. You don't want to claim it? Not a problem. I am the owner. I am the owner. The goat is in my property. I solely own the goat. So here it is. On a weekend, I put up a shed in front of my house. Sheep for sale. Don't get vexed. Otherwise, come and own the bloody hell thing. The owner might get vexed. But that's your business. I should, but you, hey, thank God I'm sure going to me have no goat wrong me, you know. Nothing thank God I'm sure going to you have no goat wrong me, you know. I'm telling you, you know. But don't talk for cattle. Well, that's the day. Buckshot in here and you're done with that. You see, people will get vexed for Saeed saying those things. But come and claim your animal. Come and claim your animal. Because sure, if your wife or your girlfriend go with somebody, and Nigerian wife, but look, see they down there drinking with that man. Everybody go know that. Correct, Nav? Good. So while we on that goat and sheep topic, viewers, There's a caller that lives in Tahadil Road right here in Shogunas. Yesterday, his father celebrated his 75th birthday, and I want to send condolences to my friend and his family on the passing of his father yesterday while celebrating his 75th birthday. So condolences from Real Talk Group of Companies, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, to my friend, the caller, he's accustomed calling in, and to the family. May God give you the strength to hold up your end with grief, my friend. Hopefully you shall see me tomorrow. So we're going back to our program, viewers. Councillor Anil Jutaram has highlighted a water leak in the Bon Air, Komoto Manzalena area. Now this has been causing major land slippage. So this is Anil. He stated that the emergency trend will soon be undertaken by Ministry of Works and repairs will be soon undertaken. So viewers, look at that. Wasa leaking Wasa line. Look at that. Wow. It reminds me of the former public utility minister, Marvin Gonzalez. So Marvin Gonzalez now, not Marvin, oh gosh, Robert LaHunt, former public utility minister. Remember when he went to Israel? He went to check on technologies and went to purchase technologies that from in space, WASA gonna see leaking lines under the ground. So I want to ask LaHunt, how much money did they spend on that trip? And how far did negotiations go concerning the purchase of that device? LaHunt, where are you, my friend? So, the viewers, take a look at this.
Today we are in the Bonnet Road in the constituency of Komoto Manzalena, and I'm standing on top of a water leak. I mean that has been shifting with the road and the land slippage here. What is happening, about a month ago we came and we had some material spread, but eventually, as you all can see, the land is moving. What I'm being told here is that an emergency tender will be undertaken by the Ministry of Works, and as we speak, the documents are being drafted up, so maybe within the next week or the following week, work should commence on this piece of road. But in the interim, I'm told that a backhoe will be coming here to spread some material, so at least one lane will be able to be used for the traffic that will be traversing this area, so residents would not be inconvenienced.
So now, viewers, if every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm going to be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots just to send back for Saeed to play on a Wednesday night. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be filled with joy in my heart. So I want to thank Mr. Anil for that lovely video. Stink up the PNM. Stink up Works and Transport. Stink up WASA for not getting their job done on time. And La Hunt. I know you're probably in your big office. How much did it cost to go and have negotiations with the device that WASA will be looking from space to pick up leaking water lines in Trinidad and Tobago? What become of that project? Yam and Edos came out of that project. It's such a stinking sad thing to see. But that is all we got from it. That is all we got from it. Hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on a trip. And that is what we got. Yam and Edos. The Yam and Edos is going to see the WASA leaking line from in space, under the ground. Oops, I don't say that, you're insulting the man. Well, that is your business. That's your business. I don't care if you shame or you're afraid or what. It's taxpayers' money spent on your trip. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break and we'll be right back after this. When we come back, we're going down Barapo after this.
Central Trinidad, get ready as Real Talk, a group of companies, presents their first corridor competition on Independence Day, 31st of August 2022 from 10 a.m. till at Pier Road Recreation Ground, Shagwanas. Registration fee is just $600. Registration will be closed off on 24th of August. Big prizes to be given out. First place, $6,000. Second place, $4,000. Best presentation, best taste, best tent decoration. So walk with your coolers, but remember, no glass bottles allowed. So tell your friend, tell your family, this Independence Day, all roads lead to Pier Road Recreation Ground, Shagwanas, as a Real Talk group of companies host their first corridor competition as we party with Selector Flex, Daddy Chiny, Dubraj Prasad, Suresh Maraj, Aditya C. Prasad, Raju Lalu, Amila Lalu, Show Blazer, all powered by Soundboys Sound System. So remember, the place to be on the 31st of August, this Independence is at Pier Road Recreation Ground as we curry duck. For further information, contact 238-6716 or 242-7690 or 339-1670.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. So we're going down Reach Road in Barapo. Viewers, look at the road in Barapo. Take a look at this. At the Barapo Road? Barapo Road, Reach Road. So look at this road, viewers. This is the condition of Reach Road in Barapo. It is almost impossible for vehicles to traverse. The road desperately needs fixing, given that when rain falls, it becomes worse. Look at that. Look at that. UNC area, so the PNM do bloody hell business. Stinking shame. Where's the MP and where's the councillor? Look at that. Look at that. And we must say, okay, Saeed, you don't have to talk about it. This is acceptable by our councillor and our MP representing us. This is acceptable. All you have to be stinking mad. Look at that. I must say yes, and that is okay. You feel that bad? Residents are now calling on the Minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinanan, to repair the road at Papuri Road, Upper Barapo. This road is in a deplorable state that needs to be dealt with immediately. Look at that. Rohan, where you there, boy? Where you eating dumpling tonight? I hope it have baking powder in it. See, but look, my director said his car stick up there. Look at that. Look at that. Rohan, is that okay? Is the councillor and the MP in Barapo, is that okay with you all down there? Huh? Is it okay? Well, if that okay with all you must stop paying tax. If that okay with all you must not come out and protest. Who's the councillor and the MP for Barapo area? What are we in Darkers or something? Residents of Rio Claro are pleading with Works Ministry to fix a landslide that has been affecting them for quite some time. Let me see Rio Claro thing. Look at that. Look at that. And we okay with that. We must not protest. We must stick our toe in our mouth and we must shut our face. And we okay with that. Look at that. And now we talking about reform. But where's the councillors? Where's the MP? Look at that. You tell me that is okay. Is that okay, Trinidad and Tobago? That is in Rio Claro. It's stick up. Look at it. Watch. Look at it. And now the police and them making out in that area. It's a stinking shame. And then all of us say, oh God, Saieed, you mustn't bash the government. Who bashing the government? I bashing the government? The bloody LMPs and them is a waste of stinking time. They're just good for nothing. When the 29th day reach in the month, they call the bank, has my check been cleared? That's all they want to know. Or let's should go down and run off in them kind of road. Take by telling all you. Company or the minister vehicle should go down there and stick up. All of us get walk belly and get diarrhea. All of us start to vomit when all of us see them thing. Oh, Saieed, don't say that. But I don't give a crap what you all say. You all are Trinidadians. You're representing Trinidad and Tobago as a minister and look like you're blind as a bat. You feel I care about some minister? I don't give a I don't care about them. Because when the MSJ leader saying incorporated company should pay more taxes, you're talking a company like Saieed. And look at the condition of the road. And I mustn't say nothing. I must be like a cucumber in a deep freeze. I must be like a cucumber in a deep freeze while we have ministers join $30, $40, $50,000 a month exemption from government vehicles riding Prados up and down like they don't business. I will continue standing for Trinidad and Tobago, and I don't care who minister in what position hate Saieed. That is your business. Just don't come around me, because you will see the correct side of Saieed. Garcia tried when he was a minister of education. Tried to come around Saieed. When they? How come he didn't come back for a second round of MP? Ooh, like your bed started shaking as I promised. So viewers, we're going for a short commercial break, but we're going to be right back after this.
Central Trinidad, get ready as Real Talk, a group of companies, presents their first corridor competition on Independence Day, 31st of August 2022 from 10 a.m. till at Pier Road Recreation Ground, Shagwanas. Registration fee is just $600. Registration will be closed off on 24th of August. Big prizes to be given out. First place, $6,000. Second place, $4,000. Best presentation, best taste, best tent decoration. So walk with your coolers, but remember, no glass bottles allowed. So tell your friend, tell your family, this Independence Day, all roads lead believe the Pier Road Recreation Ground Shagwanas as a Real Talk group of companies host their first corridor competition as we party with Selector Flex, Daddy Chiny, Dubraj Prasad, Suresh Maraj, Aditya C. Prasad, Raju Lalu, Amila Lalu, Show Blazer, all powered by Soundboys Sound System. So remember the place to be on the 31st of August. This Independence is at Pier Road Recreation Ground as we curry duck. For further information, contact 238-6716 or 242-7690 or 339-1670.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and Licensed Moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. Listen to this, 3 months after her neighbor home collapsed, Leslie Ann, when the back of her home collapsed in heavy rains. Now, Leslie Ann is from 258 Lengua Village, Barapo. She stated that she was standing in her living room when her house started to shake. Listen to this, viewers.
To the nation of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Leslie Ann Clay Clifford. I live at 1238 Papri Road, Lengua Village. One of the members to this dwelling that has been in problems with a landslide taking place over the years, where the resident before us has been complaining to the relevant authorities. Now in progress, as the landslide has continued to erode the land, we have now recently had an erosion to the back, which demolished part of our house, which is the back concrete section and the step, which has now taken over everything that we have. We have to now evacuate this place immediately, because on observation we now realize how hollow under the foundation of the building is. So it means to say this is a very critical situation that we are dealing with. Right now everybody is scattered all over the place looking for shelter. We need to have somewhere permanent to go. We need help, and we need help now. This is a very important message to the nation of Trinidad and Tobago, and I would like to get some help. In the event that you need to help us, you can contact me, Leslie Ann K. Clifford, at 325-9885. I will answer your call at any immediate moment. Thank you very much.
So viewers, those of you wishing to help Leslie Ann, you can contact her. It is costing her over $300,000. Wow. Hey, where's Donna Cox? Oh, I forget, Donna, you can't help nobody because your constituency need help themselves. Stinking, nasty, dirty shame. You's IMP, and you telling the public that your constituency needs help. It's a stinking, disgraceful shame. Even as Minister of Works mobilized a contractor to fix major landslide at George Village Tabland, water continued to gush from a leaking pipeline where a house, a part of the road collapsed a few weeks ago. One resident who was among 20 families who are homeless due to the landslide. What's up? They're homeless now. No. Moruga Tabland constituency stated, Michelle Benjamin, that it was difficult to think about rebuilding his home. His neighbor also added that it was sad to see how quickly the entire road went down. The water started to leak 3 weeks ago and it was never fixed, causing the road to cave away. Look at that. What's up, Marvin, where you going? Where's La Hunt and this device that we see in leaking lines from in space? I'm going to tell you something. Once that good for nothing leaders in having ministries in Trinidad and Tobago, it's so stinking, but it's a disgrace to say these words. It is a disgrace. But look at the condition of the road. 3 weeks now in George Village, Tabland. There's a WASA post at New Grant. And look at that. Look at that. And we're saying, great is the P&M, left foot, right foot. And that's what we had to deal with. That is in George Village in Tabland. 3 weeks now, our WASA line leaking. There's a WASA post right in New Grant there. Saeed, you mustn't say nothing. Well, then shut your mouth and put on our darkers. And when 7 o'clock reach, do not tune into Synergy towards Saeed. It's a sad, sad, sad thing. A bridge leading to a family home of Brigadier Trace, Faizabad, collapsed on Monday night, leaving them stranded. The family, who built 2 homes on the property in 1980, stated that they have been pleading for assistance in maintaining the concrete cylinder structure for decades. The owner, 89-year-old Scott, stated that he had been maintaining the bridge over the years. The road was built in 1970 by URP, but it was not maintained. The roadway is now responsible for the Siparia Regional Corporation is now responsible for the road. I believe the Siparia is Alan Sami, if me make a mistake. He said his son began building a 3rd house but had to stop construction as trucks were unable to drop material at the location. Look at that. You got to tell me the cap was cylinder there? Huh? Things so bad with the Ministry of Finance? But I will tell you something. Camille Robinson Regis demonstrated woman power and who is boss in the P&M administration. And Colin Imbert had no other choice but to release $7.5 million for 30 days of partying commencing from the 31st of August, Independence Day. Rohan Sinanan can't get no money. You know why? He don't have the mouth and he don't have the brain to face him. Colin Imbert and ask for money. Camille had to show him woman is boss. I am the leader in P&M. I am a woman. And when I talk, Colin have to listen. Well, let's say something now. I am Saieed Ali. I am the host of Real Talk with Saieed Ali, which is being aired on Synergy Television from Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. And I am not afraid to call out any minister. You know why? Their duty is to represent the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago in their constituency. That is what they're getting paid for. From early on Tuesday morning and continuing into the afternoon, residents of 8.5 Mile Mark at Rocha Road in Penal protested over bad road and poor infrastructure. Run the video.
Okay, my name is Steve Lezama. Presently, you all are on the 8.5 Mile Mark Penal Rock Road, and I was explaining a while ago, we are in a quandary because we do not know, based on what our representatives have been telling us, that we are in the Siparia constituency, one is saying, the other saying that we are in the Moruga constituency. This basically is not our problem. Our problem is failing infrastructure, poor road condition, lack of water, lack of proper drainage. We do not have any internet service, and we have been crying out to all the different various ministries and our representative, and no one seems to have the answer. The cry is the same. We do not have any money. No money was passed for this. But every time we go to the gas pump, we pay a road tax, and we are asking the question, where does this road tax go?
So all I hear that? All I hear that? So listen this now. MP for Parliament for Komoto Manzalina, Dr. Rai Rabri, has stated that Manzalina Road is currently impassable. He says this is due to the heavy flooding which occurred due to the heavy rainfall that occurred during the past week. Dr. Rai advised the use of alternative routes such as the Kanapo Southern Main Road, Sandy Grande, and through Plumita Road. The MP says he has taken note of the recent amount of flooding and landslide within the constituency of Komoto Manzalina and wishes to ensure the constituency that he is pursuing these matters diligently and urgently to bring relief to the residents. Look at that. Look at that. It's sad. It's a stinking sad thing. Hey, here man, I really use thinking tonight. But we need to put the ministers on spots. It's sad. So here it is now, viewers. Attorney Prakash Ramada is seeking help from a member of the Narayan family whose house at Pluck Road, Santa Cecilia Trace, San Francisco was damaged by a nearby landslip. Look at this video. So now, viewers, the Narayan family is asking for assistance through Attorney Prakash Ramada. Now, Ramada sent a pre-action protocol letter to the Water and Sewage Authority, WASA Chairman Ravindra Nagar, to the Ministry of Attorney General and Legal Affairs. Ramada stated that water from a nearby WASA line had started to gush into their property and further undermining it. The Narayan have been experiencing this problem since last February and claims WASA has not taken any responsibility. He believed that the ministry should have been speaking with the family with respect to either helping or to repair their home or having them properly compensated if they have moved. Pre-action protocol letter to WASA invites authority to inform Ramada within 14 days of its plan to address the Narayan's concern about the damage to their property. So you see where it lead to? You see where it lead to? Prakash Ramada, an attorney, had to step in to represent this family. Boy, it's a shame. It's a shame. WASA, when time to claim, all claiming all the water when rainfall. All they want to claim all the water when rainfall. But when a farmer go in his garden and put a pump, let me tell you something. I was the man who stood right here on Real Talk when WASA police locked up Arangwes farmers for using their pond water to water their crop. I told LaHunt and I challenged Robert LaHunt right here on television on a live program. I told LaHunt, for those of you who remember, LaHunt, if you could tell me where Mocha getting water from to water the lawn every day, go ahead and charge the farmers. But if you cannot tell me where Mocha is getting water to water the lawn, well, let the farmers go. I was the only one stood here on a television program and challenged Minister of Public Utility, a former minister, Robert LaHunt. That is the same man who said he went to Israel to look for a device for WASA up in space to look for water line down in the ground not leaking. Something never materialized. The recent, not for tonight. Not for tonight. So viewers, you are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali, the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. We are on Synergy Network. You know, as I say, people say, it has nothing to watch. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, it's Thursday, the 10th. It will be back on all Tuesday. So until we meet again, viewers, keep your head above the water and keep striving for a goal. Good night.